Shanti. Om Shanti. Good morning. Today we have Sakar Baba's Murli, 18 December 2024. Baba says, you take power from the Almighty Authority Father and you charge your batteries, because by taking 84 birth, your battery has been discharged. The battery doesn't get complete, and if the battery gets complete, this body will not remain. When the battery is half discharged, Baba will come and you will have yoga with the Father. Your battery will be charged and you will become Satopradhan. And secondly, Baba says, at the confluence age, you make effort to become cool, because all human beings is sitting on the pyre of lust, and Baba is making you to sit on the pyre of knowledge. And therefore, you become cool yourself and you make others cool. And when you become pure, only then you become deities. Baba says that no bodily beings can be called God. Even Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar are having subtle bodies and they cannot be called God. People also say that God will make the one who are dead alive, and God shakes the leaves of the tree. But Baba says, even I am the creator, director, principal actor of this world drama. I also depend on the drama. It isn't that Baba can do anything. Baba says, sweet children, you receive might by linking your intellects in yoga to the Almighty Authority Father. It is by having remembrance that your souls can charge your batteries, and the soul becomes pure and Satopradhan. Question: whatever do you children make at the confluence age that rewards you with a deity status? Whatever do you children make at the confluence age that rewards you with a deity status? Answer: at the confluence age, you make the effort to become cool. It is by becoming cool, by becoming pure, that you become deities. Until you become cool, you cannot become deities. At the confluence age, you become goddesses of coolness and sprinkle everyone with cool drops of this knowledge to make everyone cool. At the confluence age, you become goddesses of coolness and sprinkle everyone with the cool drops of this knowledge to make everyone cool. You first have to become cool yourself and then extinguish the fire of everyone else and make them cool. Om Shanti. First of all, you children just have to understand one thing. We are all brothers. And Shiv Baba is the father of our soul. He is called the Almighty Authority. You had all the powers when you ruled over the whole world. You had all the powers when you ruled over the whole world. The kingdom of deities used to exist in Bharat. You were pure deities. All of your clan, your whole dynasty was viceless. Were all pure and viceless. Who were viceless? You souls. You are now once again becoming viceless. By having remembrance of the Almighty Authority, you are receiving might from Him. The Father has explained that it is you souls who each play a part of 84 births. Your souls had Satopradhan power that gradually decreased day by day. From being Satopradhan, you had to become Tamopradhan. The souls take rebirth, the power becomes less, and therefore it becomes Tamopradhan. When the strength of a battery has run out, the motor comes to a halt. The battery becomes discharged. The battery of a soul doesn't become fully discharged. There is some power left. When someone dies, a lamp is lit and kept filled with oil so that the light doesn't go out. You children now understand. That your souls had full strength and that you no longer have that. You must now keep your intellects in yoga with the Almighty Authority Father and fill yourselves with power. Equal to the Father, we become Master Almighty Authority. You fill yourselves with power because you have very little power left. If your power were to finish completely, your bodies would not remain. By remembering the Father, your souls become completely pure. In the Golden Age, your batteries are fully charged. Then your degrees, the power of your batteries, gradually discharges. By the time your souls reach the end of the Iron Age, you have very little power left. It is as though you are bankrupt of your strength. By remembering the Father, your souls become full of strength. Therefore, the Father explains, You must remember only the one. You only have to remember one Baba. Only one Baba is mine and none other. God is the highest on high. Everyone else is part of creation. Creation can only receive a limited inheritance from a creation. The unlimited Father is the only creator. All other fathers are limited. By remembering the unlimited Father, you receive the unlimited inheritance. Therefore, you children should now know in your hearts that Baba is establishing heaven, the new world for us. Heaven is being established according to the Brahma plan. It is you children who will go and rule there. I am ever pure. I do not take birth through a womb. I do not take birth as the deities do. In order to give you children the kingdom of heaven, I enter the body of this one when he reaches 60, the age of retirement. There will be divine incarnation. Then from being the number one Tamopradhan soul, he becomes number one Satopradhan. God is the highest on high. And then there are Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar who reside in the subtle region. Where did this Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar come from? Those are just visions that you have. The subtle region is in the middle. There are no physical bodies there. Those subtle bodies can only be seen in a divine vision. Those who have the part of the vision can only see. Brahma is the one dressed in white, whereas Vishnu is adorned with diamonds and jewels. They portray Shankar with a snake around his neck. But Shankar couldn't be like that. At Amarnath, they portray Shankar telling Parvati the story of immortality. There is not a human world in the subtle region, so how could he relate a story there? If Parvati used to be there, then Shankar would relate a story. The subtle region is simply for visions. You see visions of those who have become absolutely pure, those who attain karmatit and go to the subtle world. They are absolutely pure. They are the ones who then become the masters of heaven when they go to the golden age. Therefore, it should enter your intellects how they claim their fortune of the kingdom. There are no battles there. They attain through the power of yoga. How could deities be violent? Whether anyone believes it or not, you are now claiming that kingdom by remembering the Father. It is mentioned in the Gita, forget your body and all your bodily religions and constantly remember me alone. The Father doesn't have a body to which he could be attached. Baba doesn't have his own body and therefore he doesn't have any attachment. Baba says, I just take this body on loan for a short time. Baba needs mouth to relay the knowledge. I am the living seed of this tree. Baba is the living seed of this human tree. Only I have the knowledge of the tree. People know nothing of the duration of this world or how it is created, sustained and destroyed. They study a limited study. The Father teaches you this unlimited study and makes you children into the masters of the world. No bodily being can ever be called God. No religious fathers can be called God. Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar have their own subtle bodies. They too cannot be called God. They have the subtle body. They cannot be called God. This body is the throne for Dada's soul. This throne is now the immortal throne, the throne of the Father, the immortal image. There is a throne in Amritsar that is called the immortal throne. Immortal people are important people are invited to sit on that immortal throne. The Father says all of these are the immortal thrones of souls. Good and bad sanskars are within each soul, and this is why it is said, this is the fruit of your action. The Father of all souls is one. Baba isn't explaining to you from the scriptures. None of these things are mentioned in the scriptures. This is why people become irritated and say that we don't believe in the scriptures. When sages and holy men go to bathe in the Ganges, do they become pure? No one can return home. Everyone will return home at the end. No matter how much they bathe, Baba says no one will return home. Everyone will return home at the end. Just like a swarm of insects or a swarm of bees. There is the queen bee and all the other bees follow her. Likewise, when the Father returns home, all souls will follow him. It will be as though there is a crowd of souls in the incorporeal world, whereas here it is crowded with human beings. We see how there is the crowd of the souls in the Supreme Abode. This crowd here will also have to run home one day. The Father will come and take all of your souls back with him. There is the praise of Shiva's wedding procession. Maybe male or female, all of Baba's sons. The Father comes and teaches all of you children the pilgrimage of remembrance. Souls cannot return home without first becoming pure. After you have become pure, you will first go to your abode of silence and then go down gradually, number-wise. The world population will continue to grow. The kingdom has to be created. Therefore, not everyone will go down together at the same time. The tree gradually continues to grow. The Father first of all establishes the original eternal deity religion. The first ones become Brahmins are those who are to become deities. There is Prajapita Brahma, and so there would also be brothers and sisters among the people. Many become Brahma Kumars and Kumaris here. It must definitely be because their intellects have faith that they are able to clean so many marks. Those of you who are firm will go there first, and the weak ones will go later. Those who don't have any doubt, they will come in the very beginning in the golden age, and the weak ones will go later. All souls first reside in the incorporeal world, and then as they come down, the population grows. How could a soul play its part without a body? This is a world of factors, and it continues to turn around all the 4 ages. In the golden age we were deities, then we became warriors, merchants, and then Shudras. It is now the most auspicious confluence age. This age only exists now when the Father comes. Only the unlimited Father gives this unlimited knowledge. Shiv Baba doesn't have a body of his own. Baba's name is on the soul. Shiv Baba is God's name. This body belongs to this Dada, and Baba has taken it on loan for a short period. The father says, I need a mouth so that I can talk to you. How could the father talk to his children if he didn't have a mouth? I give you unlimited knowledge through this mouth. This is why his mouth is called Gaumukh. Water can emerge from anywhere in the mountains, and so they have created a Gaumukh here where water emerges. Even in Mount Abu there is a Gaumukh, and they say the Ganges water flows from its mouth. Water can emerge from anywhere in the mountains, here where water emerges. They consider that to be the water of the Ganges and drink it. They give so much importance to that water. Everything in this world is false. Only the one Father tells you the truth. But false people consider the Father's knowledge to be false. When Bharat was in the golden age, it was called the land of truth. Now that Bharat has become old, everything has become false. There is everything artificial, and that artificial shines brighter than the real one. There is such a great contrast. The Father says, you have defamed me so much, you have insulted me and defamed me by calling me omnipresent. You have been calling out to Shiv Baba, take us away from this old world. The Father says, all of my children have become bankrupt by sitting on the pyre of lust. The Father speaks to you children and says, you were once the masters of heaven. Do you remember this? He only explained this to you children. He doesn't explain it to the whole world because only you children understand what the Father sees. We only have the Father's recognition, and therefore the Father explains to us. What would the world know about this? The biggest thorn is lust. The very name of this world is the impure world, whereas the golden age is the 100% pure world. Human beings go and bow down in front of those pure deity idols. Although many devotees are vegetarians, but it isn't that they don't indulge in vice. Many remain celibate from childhood. Many remain celibate from childhood, and from their childhood onwards, they don't eat dirty food either. Sannyasis too say, become viceless. Sannyasis renounce their homes and families. They then take their next birth to householders, and they once again renounce their homes and families, and go into the forest. However, would it be possible for them to become pure from impure? Until Baba comes and makes everyone pure, no one can become pure. No one can become pure from impure without being given Shrimad by the purifier Father. The path of devotion is the path of descent. And so how could they become pure? If they did become pure, they would be able to go back home and then go to heaven. Do the golden aged deities ever renounce their homes and families? The sannyasi's renunciation is limited, whereas your renunciation is unlimited. You renounce the whole world, including your friends and relatives. You have to remember the Father while being with everyone. Heaven is now being established for you. Your intellects are now facing heaven. People are still dangling in hell because they don't know about heaven. Whereas you children are dangling in remembrance of the Father. Baba says your intellect should be dangling upside in the Father's remembrance. You are made to sit on the pyre of this knowledge in order to become goddesses of coolness. In contrast to the word cool, there is the word fire. You are called goddesses of coolness. There wouldn't have been just one of you. There must definitely have been many who made Bharat cool. At present, everyone is burning on the pyre of lust. It is here that you are named goddesses of coolness. You are the goddesses who make everyone cool, the ones who sprinkle cold drops of this knowledge on everyone. Devotees go to sprinkle drops of water, whereas it is the drops of this knowledge that are sprinkled on souls here. When souls become pure, they become cool. Purity is the mother of peace and prosperity. The souls of the whole world have now become burnt by sitting on the pyre of lust. Your children are now being given the urn of nectar. With this urn, you become cool yourselves and you also make others cool. This one too has become cool. Brahma Baba too has become cool. Both husband and wife live together. It is not a question of having to leave your home and family. However, when that cowshed was created at the beginning, some must definitely have left their homes. In the very beginning, when there was Bhatti, nobody was told to leave their home and family. They themselves left everything and came to Baba. In order to be able to sit on the pyre of this knowledge and become cool, only when you become cool here can you become deities there. The intellect's yoga of you children should no longer go to your old homes. Let your intellects cling to the Father, because you all have to go home with the Father. Your intellects cling to the Father, because you all have to go back home with the Father. The Father says, "Sweet children, I have come as your guide to take you all back home. You are the Shiv Shakti Pandava army. You are the ones who receive might from Shiva, the Almighty Authority." People think that the Supreme Soul can restore life to dead people, but the Father says, "My beloved children, every soul has been given his own eternal part to play in this drama. I am the creator, director, and the principal actor. I can't change anyone's part in this drama at all." People believe that each leaf moves on the orders of the Supreme Soul, but the Supreme Soul himself says, "I am also dependent on the drama. I am bound by it. It isn't that leaves move according to my orders." The notion of omnipresence has made the people of Bharat totally poverty stricken. Through this knowledge that the Father gives, Bharat once again becomes crowned. To you, sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the Mother, Father, Bab Dada. The spiritual Father says, "Namaste to you, spiritual children." We spiritual children, love, remembrance, good morning, and namaste to our spiritual Father. Essence for Dharana. In order to enter the Sun dynasty at the beginning, let your intellect have faith and claim full marks. In order to enter the Sun dynasty at the beginning, let your intellect have faith and claim full marks. Become a firm Brahmin. Keep this unlimited knowledge in your awareness. Second point, remain seated on the pyre of this knowledge and become cool, that is, become pure. Extinguish the fire of lust with this knowledge and yoga. Your intellect must be constantly connected in yoga to the One Father. Blessing. May you receive a medal in the form of an elevated stage in your Brahmin life and thereby become an emperor of the carefree land. May you receive a medal in the form of an elevated stage in your Brahmin life and thereby become an emperor of the carefree land. Each of you has become a Brahmin in order to make your personal stage the best of all. In Brahmin life, your elevated stage is your personal property. It is the medal of Brahmin life. The elevated stage is the medal of Brahmin life. Those who receive this medal remain constantly stable in an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage and are constantly carefree. They become the emperors of the carefree land. They remain free from all desires and are embodiments of ignorance of the knowledge of desire. Slogan: Say my Baba with unbroken faith and intoxication, and Maya cannot then come close to you. Today is the Avyakta signal. No matter how much someone tries to make your contentment fluctuate, you mustn't fluctuate. Anybody can make us discontent, but you mustn't fluctuate. Always remain content. Let your face always be smiling. Any situation that might seem to make you fluctuate should be experienced to be as if you are watching a puppet show. This is also a show of Maya and the elements. Watch it while being in the stage of a detached observer and as an embodiment of contentment. While in your dignity of a jewel of contentment and a contented soul, this is the elevated dignity of the confluence age. Om Shanti. The collective meditation for the Shantiva Nivasis and the BK colonies will be in the meeting hall. In the evening there will be meditation in the Diamond Hall and there will be a class and then again there will be meditation. If you don't get the ticket from the abroad, you take ticket from other place. You have to write the boarding in the ticket. Because of not writing boarding in the ticket, even while having the ticket, they will not get the seat. There will be no allotment. And therefore, if you are having the ticket from the other place, you have to get the boarding from the abroad station. And if anybody get the things, you will deposit in the lost and found department. Now we will sit in Baba's remembrance for 2 minutes. That is message. Baba gives teachings to we children. Children, remember this. In terms of soul, we are all brothers. We should always have such vision. The more we have such a vision, then we ourselves also, on the basis of our vision and attitude, is a Srimad, because as much as we continue to follow Srimad into actions of our life, then due to having this physical body, as our actions are, so are forms. If we want to reveal the Father from our lives, then whatever actions we perform through our sense organs in our life, and among sense organs, first is vision. The basis of vision is, as the attitude is, so is our vision. As the vision is, so is the world. Om Shanti.